This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for June 17th, 2025. It's currently 9:57 p.m. Eastern Time on June 9th. SPY at the time of this reading, $599.68. That's USD. And the shuffle video for the June 17th reading was created on May 25th, 2025 at 8:30 p.m. That's this video playing right here. Now, what we're going to cover in this video will be the overall trend direction and chart behavior for the day of the 17th. We're also going to give you the timing and chart behavior to look out for, signaling the highest high and the lowest low. So we'll give you the timing for the highest high and the lowest low for the day, as well as some chart behavior. And then we're going to give you the hour-by-hour sequence of chart events and what trades we see, the best and safest trades to make throughout the day. It's important to understand, guys, that this should only be seen as entertainment. You should not trade this information without access to our early access subscription with the live Discord trade alerts and live trading view chart links. And the reason for that is that not each card's energy going left to right across the screen will necessarily line up perfectly with an hour of time, meaning that in some readings, you may need to give the timing plus or minus an hour or two of wiggle room, but the sequence of chart events will remain the same. And with that said, most of the readings, the timing's on point. But either way, just paper trade this and use it as proof. I'm going to show you how to get those game-changing services if you're serious about taking SO-Meta trading to the next level. I'll show you how to get those services at the end of the video. So the overall trend and chart behavior for the day, we have out of a decline or scary chart behavior, we have an unexpected move to the upside. There's probably a lot of negative headwinds going on. We have a nullified high card, meaning that the high, we reach the high, but there's chart behavior after the high that kind of makes the move into it irrelevant. And likely we have equal amounts of bulls and bear inflow and outflow near the high for the day, but hard to pinpoint exactly where that high is based on it being nullified. Behavior around the lowest low for the day, we have a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels, possibly some bearish price swinging going on there into the low as well. And we're advised to trade around a significant trough on a multi-day scale where we'll have a decline or a big move into and or out of an important support level on a multi-day scale. It looks like we likely opened significantly lower in the pre-market, and there's either that or there's like a big move to the downside in the pre-market, taking us to key support on a multi-day scale with this unexpected move to the upside out of it, right there out of the open. And we successfully established support, it looks like, at a higher price level, rotate sideways for a little bit into the 10 to 11 o'clock hour before there's a significant decline off of a peak taking place between 11 and 12, probably closer to 12, but somewhere between 11 and 12 most likely. The rally into that resistance where the peak is will be matched by a sharp decline out of it, and that decline will take us into the 12 to 1 o'clock hour where we likely have a low near 1 o'clock, revisiting a support level that was recently a past opportunity. And then a lot of price change there between the high between 11 and 12 and the low around 1 o'clock. A lot of price change, and then multiple failed attempts to break through key resistance between roughly 1 and 2 o'clock. More sideways rotation between 2 and 3, but that sideways rotation ends with a fast sudden move higher, taking us into a near overbought peak or crest in the last hour that we then sell off from through multiple supports that likely will form at a resistance level that we failed to break through many times before or will fail to break through in the future many times before. Decline ends in the post-market with a fast sudden move higher. And the trades, so likely we're closing short positions at the open. If you miss that opportunity, because this move to the upside out of the open could be really fast, so if you miss that opportunity, hang tight. You could close out of the short here around 1 o'clock. Yeah, probably 1 o'clock. And if you miss that opportunity, then probably around 2 o'clock. But you don't want to, rule of thumb when trading SO-Meta analysis, you don't want to wait for the backup exits. Only use them when necessary. And if we do establish support at a higher price level here in that first half hour and do some sideways rotation, if you can manage to identify that, or if you've got the early access subscription with the live Discord trade alerts, we're going to identify when to open up a short position. For a day trade, you would close the short position around 1 o'clock. If you miss that opportunity, around 2 o'clock. And likely you could open up a long position here around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock and close in the last hour of trading for another day trade. And it looks like we have a higher day on the 18th, so I don't want to be in a short position going into the 18th. That's SPY for June 17th, 2025. Let me know what you think by hitting that like button. Guys, the way that you get those game-changing services, look, we actually draw entry and exits. We actually draw entry and exits for, right on the TradingView chart. This was today. Entry, exit. We skipped out all this chop, and then we had an entry for a short and an exit for a short. All of that was live on Discord as part of the early access subscription, which you get here on our website, Tarot for Traders. Hover over order now, click on subscriptions. Early access subscription, $150 a month. You make that back in one trade easily. My God, it's so easy. I mean, it really is. We don't make money on every single trade, but I mean, we're up like over 500% performance-wise this year. That's saying something. And that's not on like one huge, massive trade. That's on many trades. Primarily, the majority of those trades were SPY day trades. So your account could look like that if you had access to this. So subscribe, help support the channel. Much love and appreciation. Guys, the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. And you do that by following through on the rule of karma for the channel, which is here at the resources tab of our website. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to one of these charities. 5% of the profits donated back to the channel, leaving you with 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, makes you an angel investor of the channel, somebody with the utmost integrity, and somebody, I mean, if you do that regularly, you're definitely somebody that I want to know, because you very clearly have integrity. Much love and appreciation. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.